All right, so welcome out again to Cody's Game Shelf. I'm going to kind of combine these two spaces here. First of all, I've got the original Axis and Allies up top. I got that when I was like 12 years old, I think, for Christmas, which of course I've often cited as being the thing that set me in my career path as a historian. I also have in there a variant called World at War. Another company published it. What I played a few times. That's pretty cool. Just below it here, I've got Victory and Glory Napoleon. This is Glenn Drover design from Forbidden Games. It's less of a war game, more of an area control game, and it kind of feels like a Twilight struggle set in the Napoleonic era. Really enjoyed that. Here I have Fleet Captains and the two expansions there to it. Star Trek Fleet Captains is a great. Star Trek Fleet Captains is just a phenomenal Star Trek game. It's Star Trek in a box. I mean, Star Trek Ascendancy is a good kind of general civilization building game, and it's got a great Star Trek theme. But this one feels like your Captain Kirk actually out going on explorations, or a Klingon captain going on explorations. And so, in that sense, it feels more like a Star Trek TV episode when you're playing that game. I've got the Dominion expansion and the Romulan expansion. Great game. The base game comes with the Klingons and the Federation. Really fun game there. Right here, I've got another Forbidden Games title. This is Lizard Wizard. Just played this for the first time not too long ago. Again, it was one I saw, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I ended up really enjoying it. It surprised me how much I enjoyed it. It's kind of a victory point salad kind of a game, but a lot of fun. Okay, over here, from Academy Games, I've got Tudor and the miniatures that go with it. Tudor is a very fun game. You've got the hands you put the rings on the hands. That's a lot of fun. But you're kind of competing to get to along these tracks to get various offices, and it's fun. There's just a lot of stuff going on there. I actually played this down in Texas. I played a prototype to do a Kickstarter preview, and then they sent me the actual game to review. And my friend Ken fell in love with it. This is like one of his favorite games of all time now. This is one of my favorite Euros. I haven't played it in a little while. I got to play it again, but it's one of my favorite Euros. History of the World from Z-Man Games. This is, of course, a reprint. This is like the 6th or 7th time that game's been reprinted. Had a different, look to it. But this is the only one I played, and I really enjoyed it. You see different civilizations evolve over time. It's kind of like a civilization game, but it's not, because it's not one consistent civilization. It's different countries evolving over the years. Really liked History of the World. Jaws is a great game. Jaws from Ravensburger is a lot of fun because it's obviously it's based on the movie, but you got 2 acts, and what you do in the first act affects what happens in the next act. But it's about hidden movement. You don't know where the shark's going to pop up. You don't know where around the beach it'll pop up to kill people. And then the second act, you're in the boat, and you don't know where he's going to pop up on the boat and try to take people down. Very fun, good IP game there. This is Disney Villainous and the expansions to Disney Villainous. I don't think I've got them all. I think there's at least one Disney Villainous expansion I don't have. I think they're coming out with another one here pretty quick. But Disney Villainous is great. This is just a fun game. I really enjoy it quite a bit. It's a game that it's asymmetrical. The games, the powers the different people have are different, and it's fun every time I play it because you never know. In a sense, it's almost a game you're playing with yourself. Kind of everybody's playing a solitaire game, but then some things happen and you're trying to beat everyone else to the win. But it's a fun game. I really like Disney Villainous. Horrified. Great. This is like one of the ultimate gateway games. I've played this as a gateway game with so many people so many times. It's just tremendous fun, and it is the classic Universal horror movie monsters, and you're trying to kill them, and there's different ways you're trying to kill them. Really, really like that one. Back to the Future, Back in Time. Now, Ravensburger did the Back to the Future game, which I really liked a lot, but I decided I didn't need 2, and I preferred the Funko Back in Time game. This feels very thematic. It feels like you're playing through the first film with Marty trying to get his parents to come together. Zach played this and he fell in love with it because he loved the picture. We were trying to put the picture of the family, Marty and his siblings, back together. He loved that aspect of it. Dead of Winter. This is a great zombie game. It's an unusual zombie game. It's a great zombie game because it's got the kind of hidden traitor element and hidden agenda element too, which I really like. But it's just a solid game. It's got the most unforgiving dice rolls of any game you'll ever play, and you like it because you control a team of survivors and you can have infection spread. Great game, and it's also got the crossroad system, where when it's your turn, the person next to you reads a story, and so I want to see that in more games. I think there's been a couple it's been in, but I'd like to see that in more games. I thought that was going to be like a big thing that would take off, and it really didn't. Finally, Captain Sonar. This is like what, number 3 top game of all time, because it is like dueling battleship. You're both trying to fight each other, and you've got 4 different roles, 4 different stations for each team. So you want to play the game how it should be played. You really need 8 players, right? Because you've got a captain, you've got your sonar guy, you've got your first mate, and you've got your engineer, and you've all got specific things you're doing. And I've had a heck of a lot of fun games playing Captain Sonar over the years. Really enjoy that one. All right, tell me what you think about this shelf. Do you like what you see? Is there anything I should get rid of? Let me know. All right, we'll see you next time. Somebody help me on my feet again.